Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is April 29th, 2024. Here is another daily analysis. All right, we had kind of like an uptick today, very, I should say, light volume today as SPY traded and also S&P 500 just spiking back to this breakout supply area. So if you remember last week analysis, we were talking about market can go higher, just a push higher, and also it can go all the way up to 51.20 to 51.50. And then after that, we should see some kind of like a reversal is coming back, potentially late this week or early next week. We're going to see this sell-off is going to initiate next phase of sell-off. I believe that still we are going to be in A, B, and then C corrective move to the downside, which is going to give us a fantastic buying opportunity. So still waiting for this. There are certain levels that I'm just following, but the best ideal scenario is going to be all the way down to 46 to 4,800, which is less likely, but still I have some kind of like a level here. If market goes down to this area, we're going to just take it as a fantastic buying opportunity all the way up to September timeframe. So I'm expecting market after this corrective move can go back all the way to new all-time high, or even getting above this, or at least double top here to the March top. So right now, market just initiated a March top here. You should see some kind of like a multi months top information here, but that correction could be a great buying opportunity. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was positive today as well. So Nasdaq just going higher. And Nasdaq goes to this important supply area as well, so it can reaches out to here to 18,000. So the level that I have is 18,000 is going to be a maximum level, and we can go down in wave structure all the way down to 16,000 area. I'm not expecting this going below January pivot here. So January bottom it could be kind of like intact, but that would be kind of like a very good buying opportunity if you ask me. Sharp sell off all the way down to here to 16,000 area, which is going to be deeper to this demand area as well. So that would be kind of like a good buying opportunity. Moving on to US 30, which is Dow Jones. Dow is forming pretty nicely, very technical. Like this is a nice bear flag forming here. So if we get below this, again, this sell-off can start, I should say, second week to third week or even fourth week of May, like the last 3 weeks. Could be kind of like we should see the bottom here. So Dow can again go down. If we go below this April bottom, we can go all the way down to here to 36,000 area. So 36,000, 35,900. That would be kind of like at the bottom information. Again, we are just educate ourselves more when we are getting forward with this market. Moving on to gold. Gold negative day today. So gold is forming another bear flag here as well. So it's kind of like cannot get above this SMA 20. This is a very typical bear flag, and I believe gold can go down all the way to let's say 2300 and even below, like a 2280. That would be kind of like the level that I'm looking at for a gold bottom. Moving on to silver, which is exactly the same pattern here. So silver shows us a negative sign. This is a very nice bearish consolidation, just establish itself below this SMA 20. And this wide range bar, I believe that just like tells us many things. So silver can go another low, and that's going to be kind of like a multi-week low, I should say, to 25, 26 area, and even it can go further to 24 and change, but I don't think we're going to go below April bottom here. So this should hold up pretty well, and it's just getting ready for the next rally to the upside. Lots of stocks, individual names actually are forming a bearish pattern as well. So we will get to those ones as well. Going to next stop, which is Crude. Crude is forming nice nice head and shoulder here. So if you just see this one, I'm just change this trend line as well. So I believe that crude can go all the way down to $77 for a first reaction. So we should see some kind of like a good potentially geopolitical news, potentially peace or something like that in Gaza strips or between Hamas and Israel. So it can go all the way down to here, which is gonna just to give market correction to this $77. If it doesn't hold this area, which is 76.77, it can just initiate a sell-off all the way to $65 and change. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin as usual. So Bitcoin is the same thing. So I believe that Bitcoin still can go lower if it goes below this April low. So it's going to just initiate a sell-off all the way to 50 to 52. And that would be kind of like a great buying opportunity if it shows reversal. So waiting for that area, moving on to US yield kind of like a negative, still a bullish consolidation here. This is a very strong bullish consolidation. If it goes below this bullish consolidation, if it fails, it's going to just initiate a very, very aggressive sell-off, I should say, all the way down to 4%. But I don't think that's going to happen soon. So we should see some kind of like a choppiness here. Even if market goes down, a yield still hold up pretty well. But when market just reversing to the upside, you should see some kind of like a negative price action coming for a yield. Treasury going back up. Treasuries hold up pretty well, this 87 area. So if you remember, this is kind of like a demand area we were talking about. Right now, Treasury is just getting into this area. We need to get close, daily close above 91. And the potential big surge is going to be above this trend line 92 and then pull back. So this is going to be a fantastic buying opportunity. For Treasury, it can go all the way up to 105, which is going to be my ultimate target for this year. So we will see how it goes. Moving on to VIX coming down today as well. So VIX is holding up actually this 21 as a good potential short opportunity. So when VIX is coming down below 16, this means there is no fear in the market. However, we should just get into a buy signal for it when it goes below 14 to $13. So I should say by end of this week, when stock market is picking, VIX is bottoming as well. So these charts are coming together at the same time. Moving on to Dixie, which kind of like a sharp sell-off today as well. So Dixie still holding up very well with this bull flag here. So look at this bull flag. This is very bullish. I don't know if it's going to rip up to the upside, but this is very, very bullish pattern if you ask me. Moving on to magma indicator, it's just going down today, just a negative day, 1% Apple. Rockstar for today, but look at that. So Rockstar didn't have energy to go above 178. So it's just going down as well. So this is kind of like a shooting a star. Optimism is coming with Apple because earning is coming soon. And you know that all big techies actually, they did fantastic in earning. Amazon, just the uptick today, but sellers to control. After hours, it goes higher, 181. Meta reversing down. So this is not good. If Meta goes below this pivot, which is April pivot, it can go, I think, lower, and it can go easily to 340 to 350. So we will see how it goes, but that's going to be a good opportunity, though. I will see if Meta just fail this dead cat bounce. Microsoft, the same pattern. Although it was fantastic earning, but Microsoft last 2 days, sellers took control. If it goes below this pivot, it can easily go down deeper to this demand area. Google, the same. So after fantastic earning, 2 days in a row, just look at the gaps here. So this means sellers took control. Potentially it can go, I think, at 153, 150, 153. That's going to be a good area for Google. Netflix, bear flag as well, so it doesn't go anywhere. Tesla was rocket star for today as well. So 16% almost. It just going all the way up pretty close to 200 level. So Elon Musk is in China. So they're going to just do the self-driving car in China. They're going to just establish or kind of like a start that in China. So that would be great for Tesla because it's kind of like increase the revenue in Chinese market as well. So that's going to be a very bullish. So I don't know. This is a trend line. So we should see some kind of like a natural reaction. But if it goes above 200, that's going to be a bullish sign for Tesla. Semiconductor index, SMH, just going higher today, 74 cents up. This is within a market that got bounced, or I should say a B wave. So we should see some kind of like a pullback or kind of like getting back to the bear momentum to 190, 188. That's going to be the area that I'm looking for. But we will see stocks, the same pattern here, $1.65 up. Taiwan Semiconductor, 20 cents up. AMD, good reversal today. This is a nice W pattern, goes to this demand area, and we bought this demand area a lot. And still, I believe that there is going to be another chance. If market goes down, potentially AMD is going to form another kind of like a lower low or kind of like a double bottom here for a big W pattern here. So that would be great buying opportunity. The same as here. So look at that. So the same as here. After a big correction to the downside, so this is kind of like a big correction to the downside, AMD just formed a nice W pattern here. So we're just see if that history happens again. NVIDIA, 22 cents up, a very weak price action. Texas Instrument, $1.81 up, good price action. Lam Research, 3% actually, sorry, $3.44 up, not a bad price action. Moving on to financials, which is XLF. They're kind of like forming a bullish consolidation, but I kind of like a doubt if it rips to the upside. If market goes down, potentially they can go lower as well. So that's going to be a kind of like an ABC correction. So although the pattern is bullish, I think this can go lower. KBE, the same happened here. So you see that bullish pattern, but still there's going to be a chance another time to going back to $41. KRE, the same pattern here, but this one is kind of like a leading to the downside. You see that this is not a clean bull flag. JP Morgan, just a doji bar. Goldman Sachs, positive bar today, 3.24 cents upside. Bank of America, 28 cents down. Wells Fargo, 11 cents down as well. Moving on to gold miners, which is GDX, 19 cents up. Good price action for gold miners. GDXJ, they just holding up already very well, 28 cents up. AEM, Agnico Eagle, going up, but after hours it just lost its gain today and goes to negative territory. Newmont, it's just holding up very well after last week's surge. Fantastic earning last week. Franco-Nevada, 44 cents up, and Gold Barrick, 23 cents up. So if gold miners hold while gold and silver is showing negative sign, this is very bullish for both. So you're just need to know, keep an eye on this. Moving on to XLE, which is last sector for today. Energy, 65 cents up. XOM, 99 cents up, not a bad price action. I believe this is kind of like an ABC pattern to the downside. So XOP, you see that this is kind of like a stretching to the upside, but OIH is forming a bear flag. So you will see what I'm talking about. So this one, Exxon, we can see some kind of like ending diagonal. A bigger picture is going to be a bull flag in a weekly chart, but still we can see some kind of like a pullback, a potential pullback another time to this area, which is going to be 113, 114. And that's going to be still bullish in a weekly chart. Chevron, the same pattern? No. Chevron is just going higher above this pivot. So it's not same pattern here. So Chevron seems like getting back to the bullish momentum. Now Chevron is leading, which is interesting. Previously, Chevron was lagging. Right now, Chevron is leading. So we will see how it goes with this name. Still looking for some kind of like a corrective move with energy and also stock market in general. Not tomorrow, potentially end of this week, we'll see shakeout is coming. So earnings are coming as well, Amazon, Apple. So probably there is going to be lots of volatility in the market as well. Have a fantastic evening. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.